Moms turn babies into boys, fathers turn boys into men. When a child grows up without a father present or who's not emotionally present, they grow up not learning those things that make them into men. They don't know to walk on the outside of the woman when you're walking along the street, to walk in front of her when you go down an escalator, walk behind her when you go up an escalator. You don't just sit down and say hi to somebody when you meet them. You stand up, you look them in the eye, you shake their hand. You know, all of these basic things. And you have to ask yourself, as an adult male, are you going to show up as a passive aggressive guy because you haven't figured some of these things out? Or are you going to show up as the man that can, preside and can lead his family by example, lead from the front, and have the courage to help people see past a lot of the bullshit narratives about what it means to be a man. Pass that on to, your boys. Help them see what it takes to be a man. A man leads from the front. A man leads by example. And so to do that, you can't just talk the talk. You got to walk the walk. You have to be so undeniable that when you talk to your kids about fitness, you talk to your kids about getting good grades, you talk to your kids about finances, they can't help but be like, damn, I want to be like dad. Dad's ripped. Dad's got a 12-pack. Dad makes millions of dollars. People really respect dad. Dad enjoys life. Dad shows up the way he said he'd show up. He does what he said he was going to do. Lead by example. Lead by example. Try to tell your kids what to do when you haven't done it yourself is a really slippery slope, and probably something that most of us are guilty of it in some form or another in some of our relationships and lives. Lead by example. Lead from the front. Teach your son, teach your children what it means to be a man.